So you're talented, you've got skills that others admire, and deep down you know you're capable of extraordinary things. But there's a problem: you're trapped in the prison of your own thoughts. Every decision, every opportunity, every single move becomes an endless maze of what ifs and but maybes. You analyze every angle, consider every possibility, until that golden opportunity has long passed you by. This isn't just about missing a few chances. This is about watching others with half your talent achieve twice your success simply because they take action while you're still planning your perfect move. The worst part: you see it happening. You watch as less qualified people get promotions, launch businesses, or start relationships while you're still weighing the pros and cons of your first step. And it doesn't stop there. This mental loop feeds itself. Each missed opportunity becomes another data point in your analysis, another reason to think even harder next time. It's a vicious cycle that turns weeks into months, months into years, until one day you wake up realizing that your talent has become nothing but untapped potential. Now, you've probably tried the common advice: just stop overthinking, or take action, or my personal favorite, don't think, just do. But here's why that advice is about as useful as telling a fish to just stop swimming. It completely misunderstands how the overthinker's mind works. What if I told you that the solution isn't to think less, but to think differently? The problem isn't your analytical mind. It's how you're using it. In fact, your overthinking might be your greatest strength if you know how to harness it. Let's talk about what's really happening in your brain. Studies show that the average person makes about 35,000 decisions every single day. But here's the fascinating part: your brain uses 20% of your body's total energy, and complex decision-making can drain this energy rapidly. This is why decision fatigue is real, and why overthinking quite literally exhausts you. But here's where it gets interesting. Research from the Journal of Experimental Psychology shows that overthinkers often make better decisions, not because they think more, but because they process information more deeply. The key is knowing when to use this superpower and when to put it in sleep mode. I've developed what I call the decision loop breaker method. It has 3 simple steps that work with your analytical mind, not against it. The 2-category rule: instead of seeing every decision as a complex web of possibilities, immediately sort it into 2 categories: reversible and irreversible. If it's reversible, you get 5 minutes to decide. That's it. Your overthinking tendency will hate this, but your future self will thank you. The energy allocation system: think of your analytical energy as currency. You get 100 analytical coins each day. Big decisions might cost 50 coins, medium ones 20, and small ones should cost 1 or none. When you start seeing your overthinking as a limited resource, you naturally become more selective about where you use it. The action trigger: this is the game changer. For every analysis session, set a physical trigger that means decision time. It could be standing up, clapping your hands, or simply saying decide. When you hit this trigger, thinking time is over, it's action time. Let me show you how this works in real life. Sarah, one of my students, was a brilliant designer who spent 3 months analyzing how to price her freelance services. After learning this method, she used the 2-category rule, recognized pricing was reversible, allocated 20 analytical coins. To set her action trigger: standing up from her desk, she made her decision in one afternoon and landed her first client the next day. Your analytical mind is a gift, not a curse. As Leonardo da Vinci said, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The goal isn't to stop thinking, it's to think strategically, decide confidently, and act decisively. So here's your first decision: will you continue letting your overthinking control your life? Or will you take these tools and finally start moving forward? The choice is yours, but remember, this time, you only get 5 minutes to decide. Drop a "ready to decide" in the comments if you're committed to breaking free from overthinking. Then share one decision you've been postponing that you'll make in the next 24 hours using this method.